Caller. Yes, indeed. Brought to you by the Weber Wrestling Retro, the WWR. It's time for a fight. Maybe two. And here to bring it to us is yours truly, Mean Joe Gene Townsel. Our special guest tonight, you'll meet him shortly. But first, the master caller himself, Stepdaddy John Weber.
Oh, let me tell you something, Mean Joe Gene. The folks are in for an amazing night tonight because we're traveling up north, baby. We are going up beyond the border to the land they call Canada. And as we focus on Canadian wrestling, we have a special guest who was there. He lived in Canada when he watched wrestling. He's lived everywhere, but he can tell you all about Canada. So let's bring in our special match caller for this episode, folks. It is Eric the Heartthrob Kramer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not only lived, fought, baby. Fought. I tell you what else we did, baby. We played air guitar. We played air guitar. I'm still playing air guitar to that opening theme. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. You know what? I'm the king of air guitar moves in the ring. So don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me.
So, what a show we have tonight. We are watching, by request, I might add, by request from our guest himself, Eric has said that he has great memories of watching Stampede Wrestling.
Land of ice and snow, baby. Land of ice and snow. Land of ice and snow. And blood. Blood. Blood and bruises. Blood, bruises, ice and snow.
Eric, we don't know anything about the West. I think I can speak for you, Joe.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I don't think we know anything about the West Coast of Canada or even the Western territories of Canada. What is it like up there in Calgary?
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little something about Calgary. Calgary, we like to throw people up in the air as high as the damn mountains that surround us. And we like to throw them down as low as the valleys that run between those mountains. Let me tell you something. We're going to bring a little Western Canada action to wrestling today. We are going to enlighten, we are going to educate, and we are going to rise up.
So, what we're going to be watching is a great YouTube video that we found. It is two of the lesser matches of this particular edition of Stampede Wrestling. Now, let me take a look at my notes here. As you know, I'm a journalist. So I have strong beliefs that the year is 1989. A very good year for a lot of us. Very good year. And it is coming from Channel 27. Do you know anything about Channel 27, Eric?
Channel 27? Where? Channel 27?
From Calgary, I believe.
Channel 27?
Isn't that where Wayne and Garth broadcast from?
Let me tell you something. When I was growing up in Canada, we had three channels.
Oh,
2, 4, and 7. So I have no idea what Channel 27. Maybe that's like our public. Maybe that was like the public broadcasting channel.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's a Fox affiliate because there is a partial commercial for 21 Jump Street.
Well,
it comes in the first commercial.
This is 1989, right? Like I grew up on Stampede Wrestling in like elementary school.
Right. So what years?
I would run home every afternoon, and watch the boys beat each other up. I'd have my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know what? I'd take my Chef Boyardee out of the can. I'd heat it up in the microwave, and I'd hear them calling the matches from the TV.
So we're going to do that right now. Let's get our patented.
Now, John, if I may, I do have to take issue with one thing you said.
Yes,
I do have some knowledge of Canada, and it is as follows briefly. You know, years ago, I haven't shared this with a lot of people, but I got a tattoo down on my junk, and one lady saw it, and she goes, Swan, the word swan. He goes, but then I got aroused and it spelled out Saskatchewan. Thank you very much. Okay, now we can go to the wrestling.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here all night.
That would kill.
If your waitresses don't talk back.
All right, we're going to turn on our patented match callers crowd.
There they are.
Oh, hang on. They're a little boisterous, this show.
Answer that phone, damn it.
Oh, this takes me back. Let me tell you something. This takes me back.
All right. I should let the folks at home know that so let's see, we're watching Stampede Wrestling. The Stampede Wrestling TV show, it goes all the way back to the late 50s. And it is a great tradition. A lot of people have said that the WWF style broadcasts that became, the international beloved, like Hulk Hogan kind of wrestling, that they learned how to make wrestling from Stampede Wrestling on TV, because it's state of the art, baby. State of the art. So here we go. I gotta get this started. There you go. Oh,
Calgary.
Eric, it's 2 and 7.
Oh, okay. See? What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Now, Stampede being the name, and also they're putting there's a lot of cowboy imagery. So up in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, that's like their West. That's like their Wild West up there.
Well, that's all. Calgary's also home of the Calgary Stampede, like one of the greatest events in North America. Seriously. Like the Calgary Stampede, my dad played for the Calgary Stampeders, which was the Calgary football team. Yeah. The Calgary Stampede is a huge deal. Huge deal.
All right, now on screen right now in the gray jacket, that is famous wrestling announcer from Stampede Wrestling, Ed Whalen.
I can't help it with Dennis Weaver or Gary Owens. Thank you for that clarification, Stepdaddy.
Ed Whalen is right now talking to Jim Davies. Jim Davies wearing that very handsome fedora.
Yes.
And he started out talking to, and I love this, Pete Montana. In the cowboy hat.
Who's the photo bomber behind him?
I hope he's still alive and thriving, that young man. Oh, sorry. Lots of commercials on this one for some reason.
Aye.
So, but that's good because it helps us with the copyright claims. Where I go, no, we interrupted it several times. What are you talking about? Okay, 21 Jump Street.
Now we're okay. I like that. I like that in a commercial.
So I looked up when that episode of 21 Jump Street played, and it was 1989. So that's what I think. That's why I think this is an 89.
Well, let me tell you something. Well, I remember when I first started watching, it was in black and white. And now we got color.
Right. Speaking of color, the man wearing the Canadian red and white, that is Biff Wellington.
I love that name.
Not Beef Wellington, folks. Biff Wellington, and he is wrestling, and this is even better, Dr. Zhivago.
No, Dr. Drago Zhivago.
Dr. Drago Zhivago. Oh, they say Zhivago. They say Dr. Zhivago over and over. I was like, no, it's Z and V. Nope, they're saying Zha. All right, a little going hold to hold, as we say in the grappling game. Top wrist lock. And it looks like he's got a handful of mullet. And Dr. Zhivago gets a handful of mullet. Now, let's look at these
handful of mullet. There's your next feature. There's your next script. For a handful of mullet.
Now, I have heard the mullet sometimes referred to as the Canadian cowboy. I have heard that.
Oh.
The ape trait, I've also heard.
It does call into question the issue of style over functionality, giving your opponent that target to clutch at.
That is a very good point, Mean Joe Gene. I don't know why these guys have such prominent mullets when they're so easy to pull. Eric, were you ever a possessor of the hockey hair?
I wish. My hair was never that thick. My hair was thin. I didn't even have like a Fabio wave. It just kind of slid off the back of my head and down my back.
I thought that was a great look.
I could, however, create that kind of hairstyle on my back.
That's a proud Canadian tradition as well. All these guys seem to be relatively well manscaped. There's Ed Whalen once again, the voice of authority in Canadian wrestling, Stampede Wrestling.
Now, we don't see this a lot on our shows so far as, cutting back to the announcers.
There's a little girl who I'm sure regretted those glasses later in life.
But she was enjoying the match. So that's what counts.
Hey, she was having fun. That's what counts. The crowd looking a little underwhelmed, and I might add it's because these guys are not really popular.
Oh, really?
Biff Wellington was considered the tag partner and much lesser partner of a wrestler named Chris Benoit. Now, we're not going to talk about how Chris Benoit's career and life ended tragically. Horrible. But Biff Wellington was frequent. That's a really nice hold he's got there on Dr. Zhivago. Stretching out.
I hope it's nice because he's been holding it for 5 minutes.
You don't want to rush things. Wrestling is it's better when you slow it down. All right, Dr. Zhivago, who I got the notes here somewhere, the tail of the tape. You're not going to believe this. All right, so I'm going to tell you the measurements for Biff Wellington. He's 6'1". I mean, it's hard to tell with him lying flat on his back looking up at the lights, but he's 6'1", coming in at 231 pounds.
Oh,
he's got a little
nice
Jacob's
build
working for him there.
This is a guy who's been to the gym. He knows how to do some pull-ups.
Could he have also gotten a Saskatchewan tattoo?
I don't see any ink on him. All right, now Dr. Zhivago, who is billed as from Leningrad, Russia, he claims he is also 6'1".
Okay, someone's off.
And he claims he weighs 235, whereas Biff says he weighs 231. Now, and that's Biff saying that he himself weighs 231, and the much thinner Drago Zhivago claiming he's got almost 5 pounds on him. Nice hip.
And obviously a few inches of height.
Nice head scissor. Dr. Zhivago's got to figure out how he's going to get out of that. And it was quite easy. And he gives him the front headlock. Very nice. Yeah, you can see the crowd here is pretty much trying to think about, is it time to go get popcorn? Or do I want to wait a little bit?
Now, Stepdaddy, in my research, correct me if I'm wrong, but these are not time limits tonight, correct?
There was a time limit on this one. I believe the second one is probably the same. It was given as one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Okay, I guess I missed that part, so I'm glad I asked.
Well, it's something they're announcing. I couldn't get any sound or transcription I could get sound, but we don't do sound. I couldn't get a transcription. I couldn't get closed captioning on this because, well, it's from Canada. And as you know, they have different rules.
They don't believe in it. They don't believe in it. If you're not man enough to hear it on your own.
I agree with that.
Now, Stampede Wrestling was the company owned for most of its lifetime by the great wrestling dynasty in beautiful Canada, the Hart Family. And tonight, Eric is doing his tribute to Bret the Hitman Hart, who was very briefly known as Buddy the Heartthrob Hart. Have you ever heard that story, Eric?
I have not. That's actually news to me.
It was something we did on our last episode, Mean Joe?
Yeah, just the previous one, I think.
So Bret the Hitman Hart, the excellent he's what's that muscle here again, Eric?
That's the Jesus Christ muscle.
He's got his fingertips.
Got him by the traps.
Oh, my neck.
The trapezius. He's doing the trapezius grab, very painful, manipulating that trapezius. When Bret Hart was wrestling for Stampede, which is his home family's, his family's company, he was Bret Hart. When he went to wrestle in Toronto, he was wrestling for Maple Leaf Wrestling. And Maple Leaf already had a Bret Hart, which is so out of hand.
Like you do.
They had another guy named Bret Hart. So Bret Hart had to change his name to Buddy the Heartthrob Hart.
Was that a WAG requirement, a Wrestling Actors Guild?
That was kind of traditional there. Oh, nice little close.
Just Buddy Heartthrob would have been a better name.
It's not a terrible name.
Buddy Heartthrob.
It's much more appropriate for Eric, but
so looks like Biff Wellington's ready to close the books on this one. Oh, brutal headbutt from Biff. Oh, no. Got the foot in the ropes, ref, and a hand in the ropes. That's a nice thing about Dr. Zhivago. He's very long, so he can always get body parts to the ropes. Break up.
Kick to the nuts?
We're going to say that's the lower abdominals.
It's allowed in Canada. That's a legitimate move.
In Canada, if you protect your boys.
Over captions over here. Christ's sake.
Oh, beautiful cutoff.
No captains and kicks to the nuts allowed.
Let me tell you
the Canadian way.
Dr. Zhivago, for a dirty wrestler. Oh, here we go. It's a pile driver, folks. Tombstone pile driver.
Oh, my Lord.
Head and back.
That's it, folks. Wait a minute.
Nope.
No, Dr. Zhivago is not going to let it end. Oh, he's going to
full advantage at 20 minutes.
Oh, he's jaw-jacking to the crowd. And those are all women.
Working hard. That ref is working hard.
Referee Wayne Hart, probably of the Hart family himself.
No conflict of interest there.
Oh, little nutcracker, sweet. Won't be any little Dr. Zhivagos coming around for a long time.
I don't know if I've ever seen this move. Both of them on the ropes.
Beautiful superplex right there. 1, 2, 3. It's over.
Wow. That took a turn, didn't it?
Get cocky. Don't get cocky.
It's not typical for someone to come back after getting the tombstone pile driver. But these guys are Canadian, so of course. All right, all the live Stampede Wrestling events coming up, folks. So I hope you see us in Lethbridge. And coming up on the 21st.
Oh, Preston. Fantastic.
Are you going to be out at Trail? You might want to see a show in Trail, maybe out in Medicine Hat.
I want to go to Wilkie.
Oh, who doesn't want to go to Wilkie?
Meadow Lake. Fantastic.
Lloyd November.
Oh, my God.
Kamloops on November 6th. It's going to be quite snowy out there, I think. Vernon coming up on the November 9th.
Boy, no shortage of upcoming matches.
I'll tell you, Stampede Wrestling, they went everywhere as long as it was in Saskatchewan.
Is this a Canadian 7-Eleven commercial?
Be there.
Do you remember this commercial? This is a 7-Eleven commercial.
Oh, my God. I remember this.
Because 7-Eleven is serving Schneider's hot dogs.
Oh, good for them. With that processed cheese and chili, can't beat it.
The best thing is they actually, in the commercial, are required to tell you that is processed cheese.
Oh, really?
They use the words processed cheese. All right, now, I don't remember this commercial, but it seems quite abusive to animals.
Yeah, the poor cat.
Stunt cat. Oh!
Poor fishy.
In Canada, TurboGrafx don't give a damn about your pets.
So this is one episode of
Oh my
Stampede.
God! Available at Woodward's.
Yep. And now, those smudges are real. And now, apparently, this was a great place to get your gas up in Canada.
Everybody's happy.
They're
You got some
offering you all
native hair going. That's always a good sign.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
They're
All
super
super turtlenecks.
Oh, she is pretty.
Pretty.
See,
Committed
Always-
to Canadians.
yes.
Metro
Always-
Canada.
Always let the money be the last image there.
And folks, if you haven't been to Sarah's Pierogi Hut, you're in for a treat.
Pierogies.
Oh, I need to see that.
I really do. I miss pierogies. Oh my God.
What is it like?
It's
What-
that
It's like a little Ukrainian dumpling.
Ukrainian. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see.
it's named after that adorable dog, Sarah.
Sarah. Good girl.
It's Calgary's best Ukrainian food. Oh, I just love it. All right, folks, a little bit of a mismatch on this one. We've got an American wrestler. You see him on the left side of your screen. That is Angel of Death.
That looks like Eric Kramer to me. Zoom in on that, John.
That seems a little unfair to have the Angel of Death wrestle anybody.
The best
Good
part
news.
is,
Good news, you're on the main card.
oh,
Bad
good.
news, you're wrestling the Angel of Death.
The what now? So Angel of Death is all right. Now, unfortunately, they don't let you hear what he's saying, so I have no idea what he's saying. They talk over it, and I think it's that old tradition and Canadian wrestling, very traditional, where they want you to go to the live show. They won't let you get the experience of the live show fully while you're watching it on TV. But they have just told you that the Angel of Death is from parts unknown.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's ominous.
Although actually, I've also seen where he is from San Diego.
Really?
The Angel of Death is from San Diego.
Parts unknown or San Diego.
Same difference.
Look at his opponent was like just shooting hoops on a basketball court like a half hour before.
So what's the size and body mass index differential here?
So you are looking at all Canadian Steve Gillespie in the blue and gold.
Who's regretting every life choice he ever made right now.
Now they're telling us, all right, apparently that's a hot girl in the crowd. We couldn't get a really good shot of her, but the cameraman is going to keep trying because let's face it, cameramen are the same all over. They're very horny. And yeah, she's totally hot. So Steve Gillespie, they're telling me here weighs 220 pounds and is 6'1". Sure he is.
If that's the case, how big is the Angel of Death?
Angel of Death is 6'5", coming in at 296, and I think those are real numbers.
Yeah, those sound more realistic than his opponent.
I don't know about 296, but I believe the height.
Yeah.
Eric, that shoulder tackle, you know what? I'm actually going to roll it back.
Let's see that
That
again.
shoulder tackle was something. All right, there's the lockup. Poor Steve Gillespie representing all of Canada against the Angel of Death. All right, shoots off the Angel of Death. Shoulder tackle. Boom.
Ooh.
The way he hit that, Eric, do you think he's a football player?
Oh, he's definitely got some experience for sure. I'll tell you what, I felt that hit.
That shoulder tackle was brutal. All right, nice lockup. You can see a lot of jaw jacking going on in this match, and I have a feeling, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this. Whoa!
Oh!
Brutal suplex. Oh, absolutely brutal and gorgeous.
Eric, what's the name of that muscle that just got creamed on the mat?
Oh my God, that's the fuck me muscle. You'll find it on any medical chart.
I should tell you, our referee is Jürgen Hermann.
Jürgen.
Calling it down the middle. Oh!
Oh! Oh! That always makes me hurt when I see them do that on the knee like that. Oh. What's that move called?
That's a spine buster right there.
The spine buster. That makes sense.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. Spine breaker. Spine breaker.
Spine breaker.
Maybe even a back breaker.
That's the angel of death trying to reach for his soul right there. He's trying to pull the soul out of his body.
And now that's a regular body slam, but jeepers.
What a look like he kind of pulled that last move a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's worried he might break him.
Yeah,
I mean, he might.
As I recall, we had, I'm going to get his first name wrong, but Stroud? There was like a football player and a wrestler. I see a lot of similar moves here.
Oh, Woody Stroud, yeah.
Woody Stroud, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, man, just dumps him like a bag of trash.
I mean, are we going to believe that he's going to come back and beat the Angel of Death? I can't see it.
You never know.
The Angel of Death ever loses a match.
And he's doing actually one of the things that makes me think he's very well trained, which he is working on the same body part over and over and over again.
And so he's not giving the full force. I can see that.
Oh yeah, he's stretching it out.
We're out of the ring.
But I mean, he'd break his neck if he kicked him like that.
Now he just got a yellow card.
What's that?
I've never heard of that in professional wrestling, but apparently in Stampede Wrestling, there are 3 yellow cards, and if you get a third, that's a red card, and the match is over, and you lost.
So they're like fouls?
They're fouls.
So what would the yellow card have been for? Throwing him out of the ring?
Throwing him out of the ring, and I think he's going to get another yellow card for fighting on the outside of the ring. That's another thing you're not supposed to do.
You get one, get 2.
There it is.
That's a second yellow card. So Steve Gillespie could win by disqualification.
I was going to say, Angel Death's going to foul out, huh?
You never know. So there is tension to this story. That's exciting.
Steve Gillespie's like, I could have gone into my dad's business.
Oh, hit the ropes.
Such an ugly suplex.
Oh,
nope. He's not gonna take the win. He's gonna play with him a little more.
Just like the cat playing with the mouse.
Nope, he's only letting a 1 count happen, and poor Steve Gillespie. Poor all-Canadian Steve Gillespie taking more. Oh, a chop!
Oh! He knocked him out with his fingertips. He just did this.
He also did this
like it We're going to be starting a GoFundMe for Steve Gillespie after this program.
Well, how do you get such a mismatch in size and weight in the first place?
Because they literally had 10 minutes to kill.
Like, if you're calling yourself the Angel of Death, shouldn't you at least be wrestling like 2 of these guys?
Sure. That would be a proper use of a monster. But, you have your super heavyweights. You have your monsters.
A tag team of 1.
Oh, man. Ref's checking him. And apparently he can still continue the match. Steve Gillespie bouncing off. That spine of Steve Gillespie's has taken so much damage.
Oh, that's a good move out there.
Nice. Drop kick.
Oh, here comes the turnaround.
And answer it again. Oh, he's taking that big dome.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That big dome of the Angel of Death, smashing it on the turnbuckle. There's a reverse.
Oh, no, that was, no. Nice try, Steve.
Sorry, Icarus, you flew too close to the sun.
Angel of Death says, I can only fake it for so long.
Oh, my!
Breakdance.
A true pile driver.
Yep.
A sit-out pile driver.
Okay, is it time? That's what he's asking. Is it time, everybody?
No. He's calling for the claw.
Oh.
And I believe he calls it the touch of death.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh!
Folks, the angel of death collecting that soul.
If I see that guy's eyeballs on Angel of Death's index, finger, and thumb, I'm going to scream.
Sucking it right through the palm of his hand.
What happened?
That's the end of the tape.
What? Who won?
I think we can safely assume that the angel of death won that one.
Well, I'm not going to like and subscribe to that guy.
The Angel of Death's career, like how long he wrestled for. Like, I'm curious. I'm curious as to
see what I got.
Where he wound up.
You know, it's too bad that Stepdaddy and Heartthrob aren't in the room together. They can just reenact the end of that match for us.
Okay, wrestler. Let's see.
Now, wait a minute. He didn't call that the claw, right? Like, isn't that like a kind of a blatant steal?
Well, John thinks he called it the touch of death.
I mean, just 'cause you call it the touch of death.
The way they describe it is they say that he's got his own version of the claw. It's called, and I believe it's the touch of death.
I've got my own version of a script I call the Silence of the Lambs. But I call it the not so silent.
Oh, important distinction. Important distinction.
I don't consider that a steal.
No.
So,
do I take it that the claw is a trademark term?
Well, they don't really.
I don't think it's a trademark, but it's like, right?
There might be a trademark on it if it's in a video game or if it's in some piece of merch where it's written down. But it's very non-traditional in wrestling to hold down a move and no one else can do it. It's a lot looser than most people would think.
Another way to put it maybe is that you just don't. I hope I use the word correctly. You don't use the terminology from another wrestling division. You do your own thing.
Yeah, I mean, a lot. Yeah, like a lot of times, if you were working for Vince McMahon, he wouldn't want you to bring phrases or any kind of property from another company. So you would usually have to change it. But there are many moves that are associated with a certain wrestler, and you kind of avoid that. For example, there's a move called the Stone Cold Stunner that Stone Cold Steve Austin does. It will only be used by other people when it is called Stunner.
I was going to say, judging from the crowd noise, the match is still going on.
It takes a long time to suck somebody's soul out of their body. A lot longer than you think.
Surprised. The Angel of Death. Let's see if I can give you the TLDR on this.
That's going to keep me up tonight if you don't find out.
Like,
David Sheldon. Yes?
No, I was just saying, it's like that dude, he fucking built, great look, great name. Like, I would think that character would endure a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. He wrestled up in Canada. Is he from Canada? No, he's from Texas. He's a Texas boy, and he sure looks like a Texas boy.
Yeah, he looked like he'd been throwing hay bales most of his life.
Yeah, parts unknown.
But he traveled up to Canada to train with the Harts in their wrestling school called the Hart Dungeon. And oh my God. As the Angel of Death, his gimmick was to play taps on a trumpet before his match.
Oh, we didn't see that tonight. We saw some.
Why didn't we get that?
Yeah,
apparently that was early on for him. Because then during the mid 80s, he went down to the US and he was wrestling mostly in the South. And then he was wrestling in either Texas or Atlanta. He was one of the Russian assassins for a while. And
that tracks.
And then this happens a lot with wrestlers. There's a fork in the road, and you either go work for WWF, which of course became WWE, that's Vince McMahon, or you worked for WCW, which at one point was Bill Watts, I think, but then became billionaire Ted.
Yeah.
Ted
Turner.
Ted Turner. Thank you. Oh my God, Ted Turner. And so he was working for Ted Turner. There was a character called the Black Scorpion that was being built up and built up and built up, and then they disappeared it. It never happened. And that was him. He was going to be this character called the Black Scorpion. But this is a period of time where he went back up to Canada, where he knew he could have a nice run, and apparently was being fed guys like Steve Gillespie. And that's our good friend, the Angel of Death.
Well, look, he was killing Steve, so appropriately named.
What did you think of that little taste of going back in time, Mr. Eric the Heartthrob Kramer?
I loved it. I even loved the commercials.
Yeah.
They were good commercials. I do love that a dog had a pierogi shop. And pierogies are delicious. I absolutely love
pierogies are absolutely delicious. I miss pierogies.
So how do you feel about wrestling now, Eric? I know you've had your dalliances with it in the past. You've played a couple of wrestlers. How you feeling about it?
Here's my thing. What I love about doing wrestling with you guys, and particularly you, John, who has corrected any thought I've ever had on wrestling and how it works and why it works. It's like every time I see some of this, because I learn something every time we do anything wrestling related.
Same here, honestly.
Like every time, you make my eyes pop every time. I'm like, oh wow, really? Like your knowledge of wrestling is insane to me. You have a knowledge of wrestling like Alex, who is in our little garage band.
Yes.
Alex has a history of music in his head that matches your history of wrestling. Like you could go first time I ever saw Kiss was the Love Gun tour 77, and he goes, where'd you see him? Edmonton. Oh, so they opened with this, and he'll go through the set list.
He is amazing. That's
really good musician, a really good guy anyway, but his knowledge of music is unrivaled. Unrivaled, is that the word?
Unrivaled.
I've never met anybody in my life personally who could match it.
And I got to tell you, among my wrestling fan buddies, I'm okay. Like their knowledge,
dude, we have just okay.
Well, I also want to find out what Mean Joe Gene thinks, but that means that it's time for Townsel's Takeaway.
Oh yeah. You know, John, that graphic is so great. It's like a beautiful pure leather cover for a 10-page book. But here comes the book. You know what?
I'm just going to keep doing it.
Just keep doing it.
You keep talking.
Bob and Doug McKenzie, they were right. Take off for the Great White North for some great wrestling. Didn't disappoint tonight. That's what I got to say. That's your Townsel takeaway this week.
And folks, if you meet the Angel of Death, do not let him give you a pile driver. Do not.
Oh no.
All right, that'll do it. Thanks, boys. See you later, everybody.
Thanks, lad.
All right.
Thanks for
See you next time.